President William Ruto is in total panic. Yesterday, he was hosting the Marsabit grassroots leaders who later turned to media and castigated that invitation, saying that they received nothing except the handouts they were given. There's zero development in Marsabit County, and yet President William Ruto was just thumping about creating roads, and those roads were constructed during the time of Mwai Kibaki. Now, yesterday was the day when the alternative government and opposition team arrived in Western Kenya, where they could be there for 3 days, making sure they are traversing through the western region from one corner to another, from north, east, west, and south of western region, to make sure they are rallying behind opposition brigade, and also telling the people that they will be united under one opposition flag bearer. But since yesterday, Rigathi Gachagua and the troop caused a lot of panic in State House. In fact, these people were even campaigning at night at 9 p.m. They were still campaigning, talking to people, and the people were there to the brim. People were so many. It was something that brought trouble in State House, to an extent that today President William Ruto equally went to the same county. You know, I can tell you for free, it is not out of let me say by accident that William Ruto went there. Remember, President William Ruto, not even William, Rigathi Gachagua and the team had organized this rally there before. Yeah? So Ruto came recently from his tour outside the country, and today he was organizing there. They were there at Shirikiana Sacco launch, Masinde Muliro University in Kakamega. And in that Kakamega is one of the places today they were, or the alternative government was to tour today. But now the problem emerged because President William Ruto wanted people not to attend that rally, and therefore he asked every ward to give 50 people to attend his meeting in Kakamega. Unfortunately, the 50 people did not go like Rigathi Gachagua is saying. But what drew my attention is the fact that Ruto ordered the GSU officers to barricade the roads to prevent Rigathi Gachagua from entering Kakamega town to talk to the people of Kakamega. And that is what Rigathi Gachagua, on a press briefing today morning, issued a stern warning, telling William Ruto that a diarrhea whose time has come, you cannot prevent it by stitching the anus. Listen to what he said.
Musikubali kudanganywa, don't allow yourself to be cheated. Hiyo conmanship iko pale. Sasa William Ruto amefika hapa, ameita wabunge, ameita watu 50 kutoka kila ward ati aongee na hawa, lakini wananchi wenyewe wamebaki nyumbani, wanasema one time. Tulikuwa tuende pale Kakamega mkutano, ameweka GSU, amefunga town ati tusiingie kuongelesha watu ya Kakamega. I want to tell William Ruto, and I don't want to sound naughty, but I want to be very realistic. You cannot cure diarrhea by stitching the anus. You cannot. Uwezi. Kama mtu na hara, uwezi shona mkundu. Sindio? Si itaendelea kuguruma. The problem uko nayo William Ruto, kuzuia sisi kuongelesha Waluya, you are not solving any problem. Shida ni ya kwamba hii Waluya wamejua yeye ni muongo. Umewatumia vibaya, umewadharau. So hata ukataza tuwaongelesha Kakamega, kuna kitu umebadilisha? Ameweka GSU ati tusiongeleshe watu Kakamega. Na hata di watu wamekasirika zaidi, wanasema one time. Wewe ukitaka kujua how to deal with diarrhea, is deal with the real issue. What is causing their stomach to be upset? Don't deal with the simplistic and you are trying to block the exit. It cannot help. Because tumbo imekorogeka, si ndio? Yeah? So mine is to assure the people of Western Kenya, the way we have said with these leaders here, we are determined to get one single presidential candidate to face William Ruto.
Now, that is a statement made by Rigathi Gachagua and the alternative team. Of course, I captured what Rigathi Gachagua said that made a different perspective of William Ruto. Because, I mean, these people had planned their meeting. They wanted to meet the people. It was not planned yesterday. It has been in the public domain for long now. So Ruto fixed a meeting in Kakamega to try to sabotage the alternative government's meeting today. And even went further as hiring people from every ward, 50 people from every ward, to attend to their meeting to paralyze the meeting of William, or for the alternative opposition. We understand that Kakamega has the most votes, and Kakamega has been in opposition for so long. In Kakamega, he believes that he will get votes from there due to the fact of Fernandez Baraza, Savula are there as the foot soldiers. But again, he doesn't want alternative government to be there. I mean, who does that? He's the president. He has all the capabilities. He knows what to do. But whoever who is advising the president is doing some harm on him. Because recently, not long ago, when Rigathi Gachagua was attending some of the churches in Mlima Kenya and even Nairobi, Ruto's men appeared to tear gas the church. Yani wanarusha tear gas hadi kwa kanisa. Yeah. And then watoto wanalia, wanapiga nduru. All the mamas are there trying to run with their frail legs. Honestly, how is that even possible in a country like Kenya? Yeah. So whoever was advising president that, fukuza watu kanisa, they are tainting your name, did him more harm that time that he realized later. Akaachana Gachagua afanye kazi yake na mikutano yake. And today what happened in Kakamega is a clear indication that perhaps William Ruto is back again to the roots where he started from, where he was he wanted to beat the opposition, wanted to chase them away and stuff. He is back, and that is why we say whoever who is advising William Ruto, in fact, should be fired with immediate effect. Angeacha tu Gachagua ende pale Kakamega, aongee yake, amalize, azungumze yake, Kalonzo azungumze. After that, yeye ndiye aongee baadaye, aoshe venye anataka, aseme hao ni mkabila, like he used to say, he doesn't have an agenda, ajui kitu anawaambia nini. He could then go back to Kakamega after kumalizana na ile mkutano alikuwa nayo, to try and clear up the mess that maybe have been caused by Rigathi Gachagua. And you know, they say even negative publicity is publicity to a politician. It does not matter whether it is negative or positive. So the same way, he's using the red cap officers to prevent entry of opposition team in Kakamega. Yeah, that same way will be his downfall. Again, there's something we need to agree on. In as much as we are talking about Western region, I remember there is a day I did a video here telling you that Western region is now the battleground. Every leader who wants to become president wants a better share of the Western region votes, because it will be so difficult for one to become a president of Kenya if he does not command a better part of the vote of that Western region. Itakuwa ngumu sana. You see, that is why William Ruto leo amekimbia pale to try and do what we call damage control. Anajuanga Rigathi Gachagua akiingia ground yeye anaharibu kuharibu. Together with that other alternative government, anajua pale ni kuharibu. Yeah? And you can tell that people wamechoka na William Ruto from the way they appeared, the way they attended that meeting. Hadi saa 2 usiku bana, hadi saa 3. Women were there, wajapikia mabwana zao, watoto wao. They were there wanting to listen to Kalonzo Musyoka, Rigathi Gachagua, Eugene Wamalwa. They wanted to listen to the opposition leaders, the alternative government. And that tells you something. That is a signal and is a very bold statement. Don't know what you think. Write your comment down in the comment section. Let us talk, let us discuss. Perhaps we can form a basis of whatever we're gonna talk about in the next video. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, liking and sharing our content. Hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content.